What's up, everybody? Yamez with Island Metal Forge. Today I'm continuing the First Fire series with hammers. I'm moving from anvils to hammers. Possibly one of the most important tools in a blacksmith's shop. Most people believe that you need to have a hand-forged rounding hammer of, 3 to 5 pounds. And I say most people as in most beginners. You don't need any of that. Samuel Yellings used ball peen hammers left and right. These come in plenty various sizes and can be found at any thrift shop. Claw hammer, not really a blacksmith's hammer, but I'll show you what can be done with it. Similar to a ball peen, it has the small face. A lot of people will go out and pick up a Home Depot special. That's actually what these two are, a 4-pound and a 3-pound. I changed to a wooden handle on this one for when I use it. However, those are awfully heavy for a beginner smith, and the rubber and fiberglass can tear up your hand something fierce. This is a budget option. It is a Vaughn. Also, same style can be gotten in Nordic Forge off of Amazon or various other online retailers, and they are fairly cheap, around the $30 to $40 range, and that really works. This being the Harbor Freight 3-pound cross peen, also a valid option for a beginner. Again, I do personally use about 2 pounds for my hammer. I'm gonna light the forge and show you guys how each of these kind of handle. Alrighty, so I'm going to start with the claw hammer. Chances are you're just getting started, and that's probably all you have laying around. Let's see how it performs. As you can see, it does move the metal. Alright, same thing with the weight. It was really good for smaller work, controlling a little detail, and the ball peen end moves the metal out in all directions. Definitely a good hammer to have in your shop. Alright, moving over to the 4-pound big box special from like Home Depot, Lowe's, what have you. They typically come with a rubber and fiberglass handle. I ripped it off and put on a handle from househandles.com, and it makes it much more comfortable. However, I started with a 4-pound hammer and nearly destroyed my elbow. Awesome to have in the shop, but definitely not a daily driver. And I'll show you why. Alright, so if you notice, I've got to have a much slower, more deliberate swing, and while it's hard for me to convey, I've got to have a much tighter grip on it, it being a heavier hammer, and prolonged use of that will really mess up your elbow and your forearm until you build up enough strength of that repetitive muscle memory to use that efficiently. Full disclosure, I'm not a doctor, I'm only speaking from my personal experience. So, you realize that a large hammer is a bit too large for you to start with, so you swap out and you get the 3-pound drilling hammer from Home Depot. Again, I may give myself a blister sampling this for you, but now, none of this is going to show that they don't work. All these work fantastic for a beginner. This hammer, very short handle. If you get it, I recommend swapping the handle out. Again, pick up something from House Handles or a hardware store or wherever. But yeah, that will work for a beginner's hammer. Alright, so you've swung around and you've picked up a 3-pound cross peen from Harbor Freight. As with any hammer, I recommend you dress the face. This I didn't dress properly and didn't get a chance to really because almost immediately after getting this, I was gifted Donnie Sharko, a beautiful combo peen. It's got a straight peen and a cross peen on it. So I really haven't used this much, but I do know that it works. Yep. All in all, a good hammer, but again, 3 pounds for a starting hammer is a bit rough. I'm going to show you guys what I got and used for a long while before I got my first hand-forged rounding hammer. The Vaughn 2-pound rounding hammer. It's a round billet hammer. I dress the faces really nicely, and I love this hammer. I don't use it as much anymore because I've upgraded to square-faced hammers, which you see in most of my videos, but this for 30 bucks is a great deal on a hammer. Maybe 50 now, not quite sure. Let's put it through its paces. As you can see, a much more comfortable swing with it. It's lighter, doesn't really require that much effort to move. yet you can whip it and really put some force behind it. All in all, any of these hammers will work and can work for blacksmithing. They all have their place. Maybe not the claw hammer, but if it's all you have, it's all you have, and it can get you started with heating and beating. Again, moral of these videos right now are never let anybody tell you you can't do something. I mean, unless it's fly, then don't jump off a cliff. But anyway, with blacksmithing, you can use what you have at your disposal to create something that you can use to make your life easier. That's like the essence of blacksmithing. Need a tool, make a tool. And everybody has to get started somewhere. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped. I know it wasn't super informative, but just kind of a showcase for different beginners' hammers. I'll move into some other features in the next video. Maybe we'll talk about what different types of hammers there are for blacksmithing specialized. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Throw a comment down, let me know what you think. Hit that like button, share these, and subscribe. Please tell all your friends and enemies to subscribe. Hearts and health, everybody.